Hey, Daddy. We have a test on the progression of Black history tomorrow in apush. Can you tell us the story?
Oh, sure.
It all started with the Middle Passage. The Europeans captured Africans and brought them overseas to the New World. The conditions were terrible and unjust. Many died before even reaching land.
Throw her off.
Slavery became a huge controversy and a compromise was made.
I don't think the slaves should count as part of the population.
Why? They're part of the population.
It's not like they can vote. You just want an upper hand in the House of Representatives.
Fine. What about they count as 4/5 of a person?
2/5.
4/5?
No, 2/5.
3/5.
Deal.
I'm only 3/5 a person.
As for the slaves, they were tired of work and being mistreated, so they decided to rebel. One of the first and most successful slave uprisings was the Stono Rebellion.
I'm sick of doing all this work. They just treat us wrong. It's not even right.
Everything you're saying is so true. I hate this. What should we do?
I think we should just kill them.
Kill them all?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
What are you guys doing? You need to get back to work now before you get your lashes. I'm
We're
gonna call
not
my
working
husband.
anymore.
We don't want to work.
I'm gonna call my husband out here and he's gonna lash you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face. Stars fill my dream.
Another rebellion was led by a preacher named Nat Turner that ended in the deaths of 60 whites.
We want freedom, equality, and to slavery for all. Charge!
Once the slaves realized rebellions did not help their fight against slavery, they turned to a more passive form of resistance, such as breaking tools, pretending to be sick, stealing.
Ebo, do you see the master?
No.
The North did not support slavery. There were many individuals, such as William Lloyd Garrison, who called for the immediate emancipation without compensation. Because the North opposed how slaves were being treated, it became a safe haven. Some slaves felt their only chance was to escape from their master and flee to the North, where slavery was not accepted. Harriet Tubman, among others, facilitated these escapes through the Underground Railroad.
Over here, guys.
Harriet, where are we going?
Just follow me. There's a safe house just about a mile down this road. You guys need to follow it, and there are people are waiting for you.
You're not going with us?
No, there's still more.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
no, just go. Just go.
The Fugitive Slave Act was enacted as part of the Compromise of 1850.
Oh, what did that do?
Well, that made it so an escaped slave must be returned to their master. Since tensions between the North and South began to rise, more compromises had to be met. One of these compromises was the Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Oh, didn't that allow for popular sovereignty?
Yeah, and since the decision was put in the hands of citizens, they rushed to Kansas to sway the vote in their favor. This led to outbreaks of violence, which gave it the name of Bleeding Kansas. Lincoln was elected, and because tensions over slavery were so high, states began to secede from the Union, causing the outbreak of the Civil War. The Union ended up defeating the Confederacy.
In the south corner, we have the Confederacy. In the north corner, we have the Union. So, I'm here with the Confederacy representative in this matchup. How come you guys left the Union?
They wanted to take away the slaves and they were saying that it was unjust, but our economy thrives on slave labor, so there's no way that we'll be able to without them.
Now I'm here with the union representative in this matchup. What advantages do you think you have in this matchup?
Well, we have the Transcontinental Railroad, so it's allowed us to be industrialized.
Alright, after the break, we'll have this showdown. This match is partially sponsored by King Cotton and the Transcontinental Railroad. Wow, they're really going at it. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. We have a winner, folks. Do you have any words to say to the public?
Freedom!
Well, folks, the Union has won the Civil War.
The KKK was a group of racists that had always been a problem throughout history. However, with the emancipation of slaves, they grew more angry and more hateful.
What are you doing in this part of town?
Hey, get out of here.
You're not supposed to be here. This is white land.
I'm just picking stuff for my master.
You get hung for this.
Hey,
Get out of here.
Let's get her.
I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Keep going.
That's right.
Get out of our land. I thought I told you to get out of here. Let's
Get out of here.
Go.
They even burned down some towns. Later on in the century, African Americans decided enough was enough. A woman named Rosa Parks was brave enough to refuse to give her seat to a white citizen.
Give me your seat.
No,
Give me your seat.
I'm not moving. This is my seat.
I'm white and you're black, so that is my seat.
I don't care.
Officer!
Is there a problem here, ma'am?
Yeah, she won't give up her seat for me.
What's your
That's
name,
right.
ma'am?
Rosa Parks.
Well, Miss Parks, you're under arrest for not giving up your seat.
What?
Please exit the vehicle.
This event sparked many different forms of boycotts, like the Montgomery bus boycott. There were also sit-ins led by different groups such as SNCC and CORE. Even with all the progress that had been made, African Americans still felt they were being oppressed. Black power became a term coined for their pride and ability. Malcolm X and the Black Panthers advocated violence as a form of activism. Martin Luther King took a different approach. His pacifist methods seemed to be more successful.
Tell them about the dream, honey.
I have a dream that white people and black people can come together and make me. Thank you.
Eventually, the Equal Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act were passed, which gave African Americans equal opportunity. So that's the end of the story. I mean, look how far you guys have come. Fawn and Vivian are related. You guys are all friends.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was
Good
very
luck on your
helpful.
test tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. That was really helpful.